these gifts on the bus. People are worried about Trish. Where's she going? She's on her way to get her stolen, broken phone. She's going to defraud T-Mobile via the Portland police. Or the Multnomah sheriff. I don't know who she's under. Not sure. You ever see someone nod on a bus? A city bus? A loud, bumpy city bus? Yeah, you have chocolate all over. You don't know who you are. Uh-oh, we're losing her. We're losing her. Oh, boy. Oh, the eyeballs. I'm back. Uh-oh, we're doing the squinty eye. Whenever you see Trish doing the squinty eye, we're going to have a nod. Milo, stop.
Where does it say this? No, that's not real. It's a fake account, guys. TikTok doesn't tell you warnings like that. They just do it. That's somebody's... Okay, watch this. See the person?
Milo. We're watching nodding.
You know, I used to believe this shit. I would turn off my lives.
Uh-oh, the eyes. We're losing the eyes. We're going to start squinting.
Thank you so much.
We're losing an eyelash. Can you imagine sitting on the bus with Trish next to you?
How are you?
That right eye is squinting.
Somebody stole my iPhone. I had to go beat their ass. No, not really. I'm going to have the...
Your friend took it for money. Oh, we're losing her. Oh, come back. How could you? Wow. You can't sleep on those things unless you haven't slept in 48 hours. They hit those potholes. It's so sad what happened to Portland. My grandma was born in 1903 and moved to Portland when she was a year old because her father died. And so her mom scooped her up and took her inheritance and all the money my great-grandfather left her and opened a boarding house in what is now Milwaukee, probably close to Trish. But my grandma was like on the cover of the Oregonian, and she was the first girl in Portland to get a bob haircut. She swam across the Columbia in one of those one-piece dresses. I have a soft spot for Portland. Not to mention, my son was from the reservation next to Portland. I love Oregon. I'd like to live in Oregon. I could open Dog Island in Oregon. If I can't go to Finland, I could go to Oregon, I guess. But the Oregon coast is much better than Portland now. Portland is just ruined. Shall we sing the Jeopardy song? Do 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 do. Uh-oh. We're back. Hello? Hello? Where's she living? She's living in her apartment. Don't believe it. Your glitter looks like crusty salt flakes. Hello? 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 Does anyone on the bus have Narcan? Hello? I'd laugh if someone stole her phone. Hello? This is our world now. You see someone nod out, their shit drop out of their hand, and you don't even ask. If it was you, Milo, I would ask. I would make sure you were all right. Yes. Especially since you have a bald tummy. The bus is speeding down the road. Is she okay? She looks lit. Yeah, she is. Yeah. We're full nod at this point. Hello? Hello? Pretty tree. Trish, you're missing nature. You could live outside and yet you're missing nature. Hello? Oh, she'll just say she's tired. She's going to meet the cops, so I guess it's good she gets the nod out now, you know. Did she find a place to live? Yeah, she's living, look at Tumble Kitty. Tumble, you're such an enabler. I don't think so. She's living on the bus. Or the bus stop. We tuned in this morning. She's in the apartment. So, Tumble, you're just lying. You're lying to everyone. And that's called enabling. Where's Beautiful Tragedy? Where's our friend Beautiful Tragedy? Who's in all our friends' lives? Oh, hi, you back? You back? Good thing you got it out now. Yeah, that's falling asleep. Yep. Does she officially have a space? A place to live? Oh, where's she at? Can people, stop? I don't know what this is called because it's not vernacular. It's just poor grammar and syntax and spelling. She was in her apartment this morning, yeah. Hey, she was in her apartment this morning on the 15th. Hey, Milo. She doesn't want to nod on camera. The best is when she has to get off the bus. Here it comes. I guess it was a surprise.
I'm gonna get out here. I can't get there in time. Sucks, man. Sucks. Supposed to be asleep. I just been there saying 9 hours. I was on a bus. One of the things I've noticed is I'm tired all the time now.
Oh, now Trish has to walk. The world is her stage with her selfie stick. You want to see something interesting? let's just look at Trisha's channel and look at the thumbnails. You know, these are just live streams. But Trisha used to actually take care of herself. Always a pity party. Please don't. Been pushing the military thing hard. Oh, those pupils. December. You know what's sad is when you go way back and you look at the ones from, I think it's in the playlist. Yeah, look at this. This is when we were in the psych ward, and then when we went to rehab, and the difference. We went to rehab, I believe, in October, wasn't it? She went to Astoria. The difference here is shocking, okay? We gotta get through an ad. Hold on. Don't mind Milo.
Hey everyone, it's September 5th, 2023, and I'm on my way to an AA meeting. And wow, I survived yesterday. Freaky people. And yeah, things got really interesting and tense last night. So wow, I'm hoping today's a better day than it was yesterday. But you know, I am so scared still. Like, it's just not knowing.
2 days later.
September 6th, 2023, another OD just happened right in front of me. Narcan, and he got up and he's back on his way. People are looking really rough out here. I can't get my car keys to get into my car, get my medication. So it looks like I'm gonna be going off of it a little bit early. Things are getting better with people. I hope it lasts. But I'm terrified. I'm so scared. I don't like this feeling. I never used to have such freaking fear. Just being alive and existing. I'm having horrible freaking nightmares now that I'm sleeping.
Now, I gotta say something. I think if you believe Trish is current at this point, September 6th, 7th, is on Suboxone and attending meetings regularly. And I don't know why the affect, everything leads me to believe she really was. This seems like a pretty together person, a person who thinks they're falling apart, but it mentally in a better place than we see now.
Friday,
the next day.
September 8th, 2023. It's another day, waiting for another meeting. And when I say I'm terrified, I'm scared, I'm alone, you know, there's not exactly a lot behind it, but there is. I know what's ahead of me, and I know how difficult it's going to be, and it just scares the shit out of me, to be perfectly effing honest. And I keep putting things off every freaking day, and jeez, I'm just hoping that my mind goes to a better place, and it doesn't. So
now, much as Trish is saying they're waiting for a meeting and all this stuff, there's something about the lip movement. It just puts my substance bells off, okay? I think every medic has that, and every tech has that, and every nurse has it. But if you worked in the field, you have like this automatic bell that goes off. For me, it tends to be meth heads. But benzos do something to me because I had a personal relationship with somebody who had a severe benzo dependency. So I'm really keen to like the benzo breathing, the opiate breathing. It just does something to me that's not, doesn't feel good. It's probably the opposite of SMR, you know? So I get that from this video, and it's sad because the 24 hours before she seemed together. Now we're at the Detox.
My hands are probably still shaking. Aren't I pretty today? Like my cute little socks I've got with little bunny ears.
We just had to get an underwear shot.
Second to last full day in Detox. There's a beautiful story behind me, and I don't get to stay here. I'm going to White City, and quite frankly, F that. Look at the cruise ship out there. Look at the size of that freaking cruise ship. Anyways,
now, if you ever get a chance, go to Astoria, Oregon. It used to be voted the most depressing city in America. I always, when I was a kid, wanted to move there. It is the birthplace of Kurt Cobain, but it is rainy, but there's a Coast Guard station there, and I applied for the Coast Guard, and I wanted to be stationed there or Alaska. If I couldn't be near my uncle, I wanted to be in Astoria. The rollover boats are not far from there. Yeah, but that bridge he just showed, awesome bridge. My favorite bridge, more than the Columbia in Portland. I love those big old metal bridges.
I felt okay the first 3 days of detoxing. Now I feel F it, just F it. I've lost like, I don't know. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I used to feel really pretty, used to feel really beautiful, really feminine. I feel like an ugly old man in women's clothes right now. And that's a horrible freaking feeling.
I'm not gonna make any comments, but I will say that would be a horrible feeling. The problem is that this person exists on filters. Is like Chantal, believes the filters are what people see. This is not what people see. If you look at my community post, I believe it's the third picture, the filter failed in the grocery store on the 12th. And that is what you see. And that was still some filter. And it's not the person so much as what the person has done lifestyle-wise. Okay? I'm not talking transgender lifestyle. I am speaking about substance abuse. Unfortunately, it wreaks absolute hell on you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to White City right now. We're just stopped at a rest area, and there's a freaking weirdo in the bathroom. Okay, I don't feel like dealing with...
It didn't work out.
I miss her so much. I love her so much. She made me laugh. She made me smile. I don't know where that girl is. I don't know where she went.
Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm not allowed to post this, am I? No, because it's a weapon. Oh, well. It's a museum, so I can't. I'm at the Columbia River Maritime Museum.
So the sad thing is, they drove 6.5 hours down to White City, only for White City to say they could not accommodate Trisha's issues. So, Trisha demands to be placed in the women's dorms, the women's area, and yeah, they have separate everything. So that didn't work out because the military does not see Trish as a female. Everything is registered under Patrick. So Patrick can't be housed with women. So they shipped Trish back to Astoria to the Detox. That's not what, yeah, well.
Rough start, a really rough start. I'm putting on my game face right now, but wow, I have not had a good morning. I hope my roommates didn't hear me curse, yell, scream, threaten to stab my towel and my clothes because they were hiding at me. Oh, hasn't been easy, but I'm gonna get through it one way or the other. This is what I'm writing today. Freaking fantastic, gorgeous, awesome, outstanding, handsome and beautiful. Everything. I'm everything in a bag of chips and a side of fries with an extra large Diet Coke. Hey, it's around lunchtime for me. I keep getting asked, is this real? Is this real? Are they temporary or permanent? Like anything in life, what makes one more real than the other? I'm wearing this one today, and I'm wearing this one today. So does it really matter which one is the permanent one and which isn't? And when I say permanent, is either one of these going to be around in 1,000 years? No. Just like anything that people perceive as a problem right here, right now. Is it so big a problem in 1,000 years they're going to still be writing about it? And even if it was, do you think they're going to be writing about it accurately? Or how they perceive the problem, whatever is going on in 1,000 years from now? Boom, exactly. Hey, it's October 23rd, it's a Monday. So, over the weekend, when I met with my counselor, we went over relapse triggers, like what's going to trigger me to relapse. And in my head, I've relapsed over my weight. I have an eating disorder. I always have. I remember being in the 5th grade, we were going to go to Florida, and I ate nothing but lima beans and got so sick because I didn't know anything about nutrition or like what was healthy. I just knew on Nickelodeon they talked about how bad lima beans were. I couldn't get my hands on liver and onions, which wasn't as healthy as I thought in my head. Jagar. Um, anyways, I really liked the stimulant diet because I lost so much weight. I would definitely go back on the stimulant diet, not because I like it, not because it does anything for me, other than I don't eat. And that's not a reason to throw away my sobriety. It's something that I'm hoping I can work with the kitchen here on, maybe get something portioned. I'm not asking for different food. I just want to be held accountable. At night, I go crazy. I find, you want to see how bad I am? No, I'm not going to put that on camera. This is from just over the weekend of food I ate. I went through my room. At night, I become a couple different people that I don't have any recollection of in the morning. And they love to eat. My body is having false hunger pains. To the point I feel dizzy, like I have low blood sugar when I'm not eating constantly. I'm eating all the time. All right. And I don't want to say boring because there's plenty to do here. I can always be cleaning my room after I trash it at night. So I have plenty of time. I think Wednesday, October 25th. So what's one of the hardest things about dealing with addiction? It's dealing with people still in active addiction. Especially when you're related to them, it's really hard. I remember the biggest thing that changed me for the positive is when I stopped playing the victim. And that's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. But I realized my place in things. I realized the people around me, their place in things, and I don't hold any resentments anymore.
Mind you, she is still married to her wife from Vietnam, and that woman did not have an addiction and does not during this time. Today, does not have an addiction. So I don't know who maybe she's talking about Dobby.
Hey, good morning, everybody. What a crappy, terrible morning it was for me. What a crappy night it must have been for me. I don't remember going to bed last night. I remember going to a meeting and then I woke up. I was so tired. I hope I didn't do anything embarrassing last night. Buenos dias. Happy Day of the Dead. El Día del Muerte. Or El Día de la Muerte. I forget how to say it in Spanish. But it's the day after All Saints Day. How do you like my outfit for today?
Could you imagine being in rehab with that?
Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm so excited. I'm doing shadow work. No, this isn't a TikTok advertisement. I'm actually in rehab and I'm doing this. And I'm really excited. I feel like my shadow, I am the shadow. I took over in 2021.
1 week later.
Portland, it's Portland. Portland is so beautiful unless you are Australian. Hey everyone, here today I'm getting my COVID booster update. It's good for the next year or something, you say? And what's it called? Flu vaccine. See, got my arm ready. It's not gonna hurt like the shot I just got. Okay, I'm getting it right now. You can just see my face, you know it doesn't really hurt. No, that was Dobby. I'm gonna get you, Dobby. You see, I'm getting the shot right now. I can't even feel it. Wow, I didn't even feel that one. Now I'm getting another. I just want to go use. I just really want to go use. Don't go use. Don't go use. I'm too lazy to go out. I don't know where we are. I'm not walking wherever I need to walk to. Is it really that bad? Yes, it's really that bad. I'm completely alone. I'm not gonna have anything to do with the people that don't say, oh, make friends. No, I don't like them. I don't want to be with them. Oh, I hope you feel better, sweetheart. Yeah, me too, because right now it's like, my freaking groceries go missing. And then when I got them, I started cooking. And today, everybody's cooking their effing microwave dinners in the oven. Their effing microwave dinners, and nobody has ever used the freaking oven until I used it yesterday. Hey everybody, look at my outfit. Aren't I gorgeous? Aren't I spectacular today? I've got chickens next door to me. There's chickens over there. See the chickens? Anyways, I'm getting ready to go to my 9:30 plus meeting. 9:30 plus, I'm gonna go 4, 5:30, and 7. I'm going to hit 3 all at once in one day. Like the good old days. Only I'm gonna do it clean and sober this time. Yeah, my lips, I always have problems with my lips. Overdrawn, my hands shake. I'm still working on it. I'm a work in progress. It's been difficult, my clean and sober housing, because it's not completely clean and sober. I am. But it's been brought to people's attention. So, besides that, what else is going on? I just felt not a good evening. I was heartbroken. We're stuck on the side of the road. Oh no! We got water and oil. I'm just gonna try and fix it so we can drive it to a shop. But we're on the side of the road right now. Extremely sensitive material will be discussed for educational purposes in the hopes that this does not happen to others. This type of mocking and claiming karma results in this hate group is horrific. None of that. It's the night I overdosed and almost died when I tried to take my life. The fact that this was made after I made the attempt on my life and it was still put up is absolutely disgusting.
No tears.
Cyberbullying and transphobia has consequences. It has real world life and death consequences. This is when all the hate came crashing down. It's
No tears.
cruel world. I gave up and I snapped. I wanted to die in life. TikTok feels that this type of cyberbullying and harassment is funny and something to promote. While they took down my videos and my accounts, no other reason than being discriminatory and anti-trans. They allow cyberbullying like this to almost like directly.
Stop it. Stop it. Has nothing to do with being trans. Has nothing to do with haters. No. It's about the truth. Look, you fell off the wagon. You ended up scamming people out of money via sympathy, via your military career, via fake macings. Some people feel they want to save your life. And doing that is stopping the money train. Personally, I believe you can't save everybody. If that was true, then I could save every cat and dog, every horse, every goat and sheep. Every creature that needs help, I would be able to save. And it breaks my heart, I can't. I do what I can. Humans are just another animal. And it sounds harsh, but some of us can't save even our loved ones. If somebody has it in their mind that they understand they have a problem, they understand how to rectify that problem, be it rehab, be it a psych facility, be it both, and be it that they choose not to, and they state that aloud as you have, who am I to tell you to live? I'm not saying I want you to end your life at all. I'm saying I can't stop what you're doing. Why would I try? At the same token, I also do not need to contribute to your train wreck. I'm not going to give you money so that you can turn around and put it in your neck. I'm not. I don't care if you were dancing around dressed as a tree and identified as an ibex. I don't care. The fact that you're a human that chooses to do this tells me all I need to know. Don't give money to people you don't know. If you do, just recognize that you'll never get anything in exchange for that money, and that money may be used to harm that person at their own hand. So far, I have not seen much transphobia. I've seen some people who don't know you, Trish, stumble into your live streams and say, "What the hell is this?" Or, "Why is this guy like this?" They don't know you. They could be from India. I don't know. Not everybody knows you. You're not that well known, okay? I know you think you are. You are not. Y'all have main character syndrome, from Chef Carl to Nick Harris to you, to Lisa. Not everybody knows you. You're like Z-list celebrities if you're anything. So people do stumble in and they say stupid things. I am not transphobic. My best friend growing up was trans, and I used to help them buy dresses. I've told that story when we were kids. I just am not going to contribute to a substance abuser, and that's my choice. That's not hate. I don't say anything to you. I don't tell people to make fun of the way you dress or act or whatever. I make comments. That's it. Plain and simple. They're my thoughts. They're my opinions. I don't think anybody should recognize they have a problem and still do the problem. To me, that is the height of stupidity and ignorance. You recognize, allow, that you have a substance abuse problem. You like to play the semantics game. I'm sober. I haven't drank in 2 years. But you're not clean. Let's cut the shit. Stop that fucking game. You're not sober. You know what sober can also mean substances, not just alcohol. You just like to play that game. Alcohol was not your main problem. And having smoke around you has been pulling the plug on the full sink. Seriously, you're spiraling faster. I mean, look, you ran out of your check on the 11th this month. It's getting worse and worse. Pretty soon you're going to get it and blow it in 3 days, like Lisa. So it's not hate. It's not transphobia. It's nothing against LGBT plus. Nothing. It's that you're a substance abuser who recognizes it and continues to take people's money under false pretenses to use more. And if you hurt yourself in OD, that's on you. That's on you. And you have people who really care about you who are really frightened. And that is mean. That is evil. Because you know it and you play them. So stop with the transphobia game.